Now my colleague Sarah Gaji has been here for the last couple of hours speaking to people out and about in this area. What were you able to glean from the incident as it unfolded, Sarah?
We're currently on Southwark Street. As you can see behind, you'll see the stars. We're really not far at all now from London Bridge. I got here about an hour and a half ago, and in that time we saw a steady flow of a lot of people in quite clear distress. They said that they had seen 3 men who were arrested, and that there was a heavy police presence. Over the past hour, I've seen several ambulances come down this street, flashing lights and rushing off immediately, and a lot of police have been coming back and forth. It's still not clear, of course, what has happened over the past couple of hours, and what is clear is that this is an ongoing police incident. We have been pushed back consistently. We're now a lot further than we were when we first got here, and there are still more police resources arriving all the time.
A number of witnesses have reported this very chilling image of at least 3 people emerging from the back of this transit van with very large knives and then setting about attacking and stabbing members of the public along Borough High Street. Did anyone that you spoke to sort of corroborate that element?
I haven't spoken to anyone who's been able to corroborate that. I think at the time at which this incident happened is now a good 3 hours on from that. We've been on the ground here for about an hour and a half, so we haven't been able to speak to anyone who saw that incident, but we certainly have seen people who have seen a lot of police activity and, of course, those 3 arrests.
Okay, Sarah, for the moment, thanks. I know you'll be continuing to speak to people around here, try and glean whatever information you can from them, because there are still, unbelievably at this time in the morning, a lot of people coming understandably out of curiosity to see what's going on. Other people who've been stuck because tube stations around here have all closed down, bus services have been diverted, taxis aren't running into this part of London, so some people are still in some of the late night pubs and just staying put there. Other people have been turfed out of pubs and are either having to sort of hang about and hope that they can get a taxi or some other way home at some point, or others are just going on the long walk trying to head home at this time. But of course, as they do so, they are heading off and into an environment that might not be safe, because at this hour we have not had confirmation that all of the suspects involved in this now 2 terrorist incidents in South London, just on London Bridge and then south on Borough High Street and Borough Market, are in custody. So as we hear more police resources heading towards this area to continue that hunt and to make the area safe, no confirmation, as I say, from Scotland Yard that all of the suspects have yet been accounted for.
Mark, thanks very much indeed. Well, as Mark was suggesting there, the sheer volume of resources that the Met and other emergency services are deploying to the streets at least suggests that this operation is not at an end. The fact that more are arriving as we speak to our correspondents dotted around in and around Borough Market and London Bridge. Again, we must wait confirmation of this from the police themselves, but one would suggest